Good morning, party people. I hope everybody's having a great morning so far. We're about to kick this week off in the right way. Let me see who we got in here. We have TL Slots, Kissy Cat, the Lotto King. Thank you, bud, for coming in. Let's see who else is in here. We have TL Slots, Kissy Cat, the Lotto King. Thank you, bud, for coming in. Oh, let me see. Let me get rid of this. Sorry, guys. That's it. Joange is in here. Oh, actually, she's going to be on here. Slot Sister, good morning. Sonia J, thank you for coming in. Classy, good to see you. Let's see. And it's Simon. It's a Simon. It's a slot machine Simon. Hey, guys, I got a couple of announcements before we bring in our special guest. One is, if you notice, I have pinned comments to the top of the chat. Those are the three questions with the bonus question that we're going to answer today about our special guest. At the end of the session here, we will draw numbers. You have to answer the question in order to win the prize. We'll show you what the prizes are. There's some very special prizes, and they're made by our guest. Today, we're going to, also the other thing I wanted to make an announcement for, I have subscriber mode turned on. The reason I have that turned on is to keep spammers out of the chat so we don't see those triple X things come up. Even though some of you guys might like the triple X things, I just don't want them to come up in the chat. So we turn the subscriber mode on in order to keep those out. Today's guest, you guys know her, you've probably seen her in your chats, but did you know she has a channel? Joange. She is a New York City streetwalker, and we are going to bring her on and find out what that's all about. So without any more further delay, let's bring her on screen.
I'm a streetwalker. I love
it. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. I got my coffee. I even have refills.
You know, I actually need one of those because just before the live started, I went down to fill up some more. So anyway, cheers to you.
This is like our third French press.
Oh, really?
We tend to break them. Oh, I don't know why. We have problems and stuff like that. But yeah, we tend to break them. And it's like one of the only ways we like our coffee. I don't know why.
Wow.
All these great people in the chat. Hi, guys. Hi, Classy, Sonia, New Jersey Scratch King, Lotto King.
Obviously, you can see the chat. Okay. New Jersey Scratch King, thank you for coming in. So I don't have a French press. I just have a Keurig.
I know everybody has a Keurig, one of those things with the K-cups. We just never got into it because one, we live like in a tiny little apartment. Where am I going to store all those damn K-cups the way Joe drinks coffee?
Okay, so he's like me.
Oh, it's insane. It's if people are watching my channel, they know that I'm not even joking. It is ridiculous. Like in the one walk stream, that's what I do. I basically bait him with like little carrots, which is basically cups of coffee along the way. And he could probably have 3 or 4 cups, like in an hour and a half.
Slots, Rockin' Rocco, main event slots. Thank you guys so much.
Very cool. I like these names. Gosh, they're so cool. Rockin' Rocco slots. That's so cool.
Yeah, he's very cool. I did a coffee with him. It had the GC. I got to go back and change that thumbnail because GC got sick. So he stepped in right away for me. And that was pretty awesome. Cool. Gamblers Unknown. I have a gas station. I get my monthly coffee subscription. That's funny.
Joe does too, probably. He just doesn't tell me about it.
Oh, I'm sure. So, Joange, tell us about yourself.
About myself. Well, we've been living in New York for 8 years. We're not natives. We are from the Midwest, from Michigan, and moved here 8 years ago. My son went to school here, and it was just meant to be that we were going to move out. My husband was completely against like moving to the big city. He was very comfortable when we lived in Minnesota. You know, had his big leather couch and lots of space and land, and I'd be like, don't you think we could live in New York sometime? And he would be like, stop, you're going to make it happen. And now he loves it. So we are now fully spoiled by New York City.
How
So,
long did it take you to get acclimated to New York City?
well, we would visit here even before Josh went to school. Like when he was like 12, we would come and visit New York
Okay.
City as tourists. And I loved it. I loved the vibe. I loved the life. But I was scared, like not scared, like I'm so afraid, but like scared, like I don't know what I'm doing kind of thing.
Okay.
And we would watch a lot of different videos on it, shows on it. And this is before YouTube blew up and stuff. And then when my son was going to go to college, he was going to graduate, he is into fashion design. So he was going to FIT. And we came for visiting. We learned a lot more and how you acclimate to the city. And then it just happened when he was graduating that my husband got a promotion out here on the East Coast and we moved. And I'd say it takes you a good 6 months at least to kind of, you have to let the city, you have to totally embrace the city, because like New York will make you work for everything. If you want that pint of ice cream, you're going to have to go walk and get it. You don't get in the car and go get it. You got to go walk and go get it.
There you go. Classy says neither do New Yorkers, Ange.
It's crazy, but I would never change anything that we did. I mean, trying to find an apartment in New York, holy hell, that was an experience and a half. I think buying a house is way easier than getting an apartment in New York City.
Wow.
For real.
So basically, since they make you work for everything, is that how you came up with your channel, Street Walking?
I came up with the channel. What happened is when I first moved here, I'm a graphic designer and I also did photography. But when I moved here, everything had to kind of change. And one of the things for me to kind of, I don't know, share everybody that I knew was very interested in how my life was in New York City, And so I was doing a 365-day photo challenge for myself that I would post a photo every single day, like on Instagram or my Facebook, of something in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then it kind of evolved. Like in 2017, I decided I'm going to try to post some videos.
Okay.
And then I never really did anything with the channel. And then I started, for some reason, because I was watching YouTube on different things, started watching people who did walk streams of the city. And it kind of like felt right to me. And so I started doing those. And it was like last year, beginning of February, I think, I started doing more videos specifically on New York and started doing a walk stream just to test it out because I never did a live and I was nervous as all heck. And it's kind of evolved into that. Now it's just turned into, something I do all the time because I was walking the city.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick. I'm sorry. Sure. Gamblers Unknown wants to know, where did you live in Michigan? In Upper Pennsylvania or?
No, we lived in the metro area. That's where we both grew up. Within the metro Detroit area. So the suburbs of Detroit.
Main Event Slots. Nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming in. So you lived in the upper part. I know Gamblers Unknown lives in Michigan, Minnesota too, I believe. Mm-hmm. So, and that snow is ridiculous.
It is. It's no joke. No, we lived in the metro area. That's where Joe grew up. It's kind of like where I grew up. And then we lived throughout the Midwest.
Wow. So your walking channel, we could get back to that. So it just evolved from.
It just kind of evolved. I decided a couple of years ago after a doctor visit that I needed to take control of my health and stuff. And changed like my diet. And one of the things I changed is that I live in New York. I need to walk more, do some kind of exercise. So it changed into me walking. And then I found walk streams. And then I thought, why not take people along? Because every time I would walk around, I would see cool things. And I wish I could share it with other people. I'm like, these people would think it's cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't think it's cool, but you know, I'm going to do it anyway. So that's
But
what I started doing, is doing these walk streams where I leave my apartment and I walk over to Central Park, which is a few blocks away, or I'd walk to Riverside Park, which is it's just down my street. And we would see how far we can go. Before, for me, if I could get 45 minutes done, that would be like an accomplishment. Now I end up, and I'm probably like an hour and a half to 2 hours on a stream.
getting those steps in.
Oh yeah, totally getting the steps in. And I'm all over the place. Like I'll cross Central Park, I'll be on the east side, I'll be over here, I'll be downtown. It's everywhere.
Awesome. So real quick, Lolo Slots, good morning. Hit It Hard Apparel is in the house. Hit It Hard Apparel. I can't say enough. Go over and check out the Instagram for Hit It Hard Apparel. They designed a shirt for me. I didn't even ask him to do it. The guy is completely awesome. Go check out his site on Instagram. Hopefully he'll get a website up soon, which will be pretty awesome. So Chris and Lou Slots is in the house this morning. Thank you so much. If you see anybody you want to shout out, please do so, Ange. I'd appreciate it.
Totally cool. Bex Bet, I see you there, girl. She's someone from Maine, a friend, and
Okay.
I love her channel. She does slots as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So,
what is the weirdest thing that has happened while on a walk stream?
Good question, because I had that one down as well.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I see so many different things on a walk stream. Recently, when we did one of our night streams, and it was to go, and I think we looked at Rockefeller, the Christmas tree, and then we ended up at Bryant Park, where they had the big skating arena built and stuff. And while we were there, we witnessed a live proposal and stuff, which was super cool. And it was totally impromptu. Nobody knew it was happening and stuff, but it was the super cool things like that you can see in New York City. You never know what's going to happen on our streams,
Exactly.
That's how it always ends up. It is always like, I could say I'm going to go here and here, but then the stream evolves and it just, who knows where I'm going. And then we just went, I don't know. We end up in Central Park at the zoo. We're planning it.
It just evolves. Deborah Does Slots said you should go film the Seinfeld filming locations. Bet you would get a lot of views from that.
Yes, there are a lot of places. Let me tell you, watching, living in New York and then seeing movies or shows that are centered in New York totally changes your appreciation for those shows, because you see your locations. And it's so wild to me because like the diner that they used for Seinfeld is not just a few streets from me.
Oh, fantastic.
So it's like, I'll show people that. I'm like, by the way, this was Monk's for Seinfeld. This is the place they use. And it looks just like it and everything. So it's very cool. You never, like I said, you all of a sudden realize, oh, this is from the scene of such and such movie, everything here. All you see are movie trucks and trailers taking up our parking spots everywhere all the time. They're always filming.
So Classy wants to know, Ange, which one of your videos is your favorite that you filmed?
One of my favorites that I've done. Oh my God, there's a lot. I think our New Year's Eve stream that we just did was so much fun. We did a couple that day, but then we did one because I said we're gonna go see the ball drop. Now, in New York, if you're gonna go to Times Square on New Year's Eve to see the ball drop, they lock you in street by street, and that starts at this year they started at 3 p.m. But usually people get out there at noon, and you can't leave, and you can't bring any water in, you can't bring any food in, and if you leave, you can't come back in. There are no bathrooms, no garbage cans, nothing. And people stand there from noon to midnight.
Wow.
I can't do that.
Main event. Have a great day. Sorry.
No,
so they stand there from noon to midnight.
Yes.
Wow.
Waiting to see this ball drop.
Wow.
And there's no way we're going to do that. So we made a game going down to
I have a question about that real quick.
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this, but I do have this question. Everybody that's in the chat, if you haven't done so, please remember to go subscribe to Yoange.
Thank
She's
you.
a little over 500, and we want to get her to the 1K as soon as possible. Share out her videos, share out her content. SLS, subscribe, like, share. Don't forget it. The Gambler After Dark's in the house. Thank you. We're going to be doing a scratcher in a little bit. If you guys
Yeah.
don't know, a couple of weeks ago, she won scratchers on the channel. So we'll be doing those in a little bit. But back to what you were saying about New York City. You've been there for a few years, and with COVID and everything, do they still gather? I'm not sure. Do they still gather for New Year's Eve?
They didn't last year. It was very select people that could go last year because of COVID.
Okay.
But this past New Year's Eve, they had limited, like it was very limited on who could get down there, or how you had to be completely vaccinated, things like that.
Okay.
What we did, because we just know this because we're locals, is that we would take the subway and get down to like Central Park South, which is 59th. And if you go down there at the end of 7th, you can look down the avenue and see the ball.
Okay.
And see Times Square. I mean, it's from 59th Street, and Times Square is like 42nd.
Thank you.
So it's a ways, but it's like you can still see it and stuff. So we would go to the very end of the avenue, and then you can see the fireworks and everything else. And honestly, what was great is that even the ticker tape, like all of the confetti, was blowing towards us. So we even had confetti falling on us from that far away. But it was awesome. Very cool. There were so many people out there. And on the way down, because we walked down there from a certain street just to, have a live stream, we did a game that every time we passed a food truck or cart, we either had to buy something to eat, and some of them are a little sketch. So it was like, what am I going to buy? Or we had to take a drink of tequila. So
wow, that was a fun walk then, I'm sure.
It was quite funny because at some point when you get down there could be like 6 food trucks, and we had to stop at each one and make a decision. So it was funny that the chat was off the chain. They were dying because it was so ridiculous and stuff. But we had a good time.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one. Definitely. So Anthony R says he's been a long-time subscriber of yours, of course, and hi RhinoMan. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate that. So
thank you so much.
Why'd you come up with the name Yoange?
My name Yoange comes from how Joe would always address me and stuff. Everybody he would call me and be like, "Yo, Ange." So that's how it happened. And I know it's just kind of something that's always stuck. And I don't know, that I just thought it felt like a good channel name and stuff, but that's where it comes from. And a lot of people do say, "Yo, Ange." It's just
natural. It just comes.
It just felt right, So I started it, and it was just like, that's how people, before I even had a channel, that's how I subscribed in and stuff. And then I'm like, well, I'm just going to keep it as my channel name. We'll see how it goes.
I see you in the chats and all the live streams and everything. And Yoange, I just perfect name. I was thinking the same thing. Yoange, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how people say it. Yeah, it's funny.
It's definitely stuck. So in New York City, you do your walks. You had some interesting things. What is the scariest moment that you've had during any of your walks? Because I guess New York City, it depends on what part you're going to. It can be pretty sketchy.
There are some areas that, of course, in New York that you just don't go to. You know what I mean? Like, or you go to, but you got to have, maybe it's not so bad for me, or maybe I don't think it is, because a lot of people think, oh my God, like our family thought I was insane moving to New York City. They thought, oh my God, she's going to get mugged. So that doesn't happen. It happens, but it's not like, I grew up when I was really little in Highland Park, which is in the center of Detroit. It was
Okay.
a bad section. So, and we would go to Detroit, like Greektown and all that stuff. Now there's casinos and stuff down there in Detroit, but we would go there. So I was acclimated to that kind of atmosphere. And then you kind of have to have street smarts. You're just very aware of things. So when we moved to New York, I mean, New York is very gentrified. It's like most of the neighborhoods, not a problem. You can walk around. I always see police. I always see other people. New Yorkers are very helpful if they see something going down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like they're not going to be like, oh my God. But scariest thing that's ever happened to me, honestly, it was scary, but it wasn't scary. It was like a guy came up to me when I was trying to do some filming inside of Zabar's, which is like a bougie deli. And he was just very upset that I was filming. I wasn't filming him. I was filming cheese and stuff. And he made a comment of like, oh my God, you're one of those. And then he got very aggressive towards me. And then Joe, of course, being my husband and a guide, he's like, why don't you bet? It turned into something. I'm like, Joe, just leave him alone. I don't need a throwdown in Zabar's. And
thank you, T-Town, for coming in.
Hi, T-Town. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, that was probably about it. Anything else, it's like if I feel like I try to listen to my instincts. If I feel the situation is a little sketch or something, I will remove myself from the situation. Like
there you go.
I'm not going to be walking in Central Park in the northern side in the woods by myself at dark.
Okay. So
stuff like that.
Apparently, growing up in Detroit, you've developed some street smarts, as they say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe, not so much sometimes because he was in the suburbs his whole life.
Okay. So I had a question. Do you ever, because we see Kissy Cat on there, somebody got pushed on the subway train this weekend. It was scary. That brings me to a point. Have you ever done any of your filming on the subway?
Sometimes I have. I'll film like when I come off the train or when I'm waiting for the train or something like that. The problem with filming on the subway, and I'm actually working on some videos of like, how do you use the subway? Because people are they're so leery and they think that they're going to get lost and stuff like that. And I understand it. But the problem is when you're on the subway, if you're trying to film and say do a live, you're going to lose signal constantly and be buffering because you're in the tunnels between stations. Like when you're in a station, you'll have signal, but between them, you will not and stuff. So yeah.
I went to New York well before the pandemic, and Little Italy at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Have you done some streams down there?
Well, I have done streams down in Little Italy.
And how is it with the pandemic? Do they still open up the streets and have?
They do. In fact, we had the San Gennaro Festival, which happens every September, and that's when they bring out the big statues and everything has got their huge towers, money's pinned everywhere and stuff on them. It's exactly how you see them in films and stuff. And streets were full. I did a couple of live streams down at the San Gennaro Festival and avoid scaffolding if possible, Anthony, and the Delacorte Theater for buffering. When you're in that's when it happens. But yeah, I mean, I think during the pandemic, I kind of feel like even though everybody was like, New York's the epicenter, I mean, we are an international city. Everybody comes into New York, but I feel like I was luckier to be here than anywhere else in the US because we were still able to go outside. We have all the parks I could walk in. I was still able to see other people and feel like I was still part of society. Whereas I felt like a lot of people who lived in the Midwest or in some other town that was smaller felt more isolated.
Exactly. Sister Yoshi says she's been to New York City twice, loved it. Couldn't live there though, but love visiting.
I understand.
I think that's how it goes for a lot of people. They love to visit, but couldn't live there. And I commend you for leaving where you were and going. Let's see. Watcher says, and tell us about going.
I have a feeling that's a troll.
Okay. Gamblers Unknown, can you take care of that, please?
That's okay. They love to come out once in a while. They got to see the
Okay.
sun.
So everybody in the chat, there's questions pinned to the top. We've already answered one, and we're going to get into another one here. What is your favorite deli in New York?
Favorite deli is Katz's Deli. I love it. They have the best corned beef sandwiches. And I went there the very first time and I wasn't sure what I was getting into. It is not like any other place I've ever gone.
Okay.
It's very old school. They give you a ticket when you arrive for each person. You do not lose that ticket because if you do, they will charge you $55.
Wow.
Because you have to give them the ticket afterwards. And I guess you go up to the different counters, you get what you want, the guy writes it on there, and that's what you turn in and they know what you bought. It's
Oh,
very
that's
old
awesome.
school, but there's unsurpassed. Their corned beef, their brisket, everything is so dang good.
Okay.
Very old school. Everybody knows it from When Harry Met Sally, the movie and stuff. That's where it was filmed. They have a little plaque that says this is where Harry met Sally kind of thing. And but it has some of the best stuff. And that was one of my very first live streams. And that was, I think it was March 14th of 21 is when we went out
Nice.
there. It was like one of the first times I felt like, wow, I actually get it now, what the big hype is about it. But it is actually my favorite deli here.
So Bex Bet says, I love the lockdown, took care of my health and my house. Been back to work in April. I missed the lockdown. Hey, I don't blame you. When the lockdown was here, I got so much cleaned up around the house. I was doing all
Right?
these little projects and everything
Right?
else. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. I know. It's like, I think that first year of lockdown kind of gave us a chance to like do a little more retro, like look within and
yeah,
like, what am I going to do to fix whatever? And then we were able to do it. And so I'm kind of feeling like the second year or whatever of the lockdown, I felt like, well, I'm just going to do what I want to do kind of thing.
hey,
Hey,
Lucky
Lucky Obsession,
Obsession.
how are you?
So that deli, we have a couple of decent delis here. Um, one of the ones that I tend to go to when I get downtown is Felipe's Deli, and it's similar
Really?
to what you're saying. They give you a ticket. They don't charge you $55 if you lose it,
Yeah. Stick to
but
your ticket.
yeah, they give you a ticket. You get to go to the different counters and get everything, and it's really old school, and it's an awesome little place if you're ever in downtown LA.
Oh
Um,
God, yes. I think like certain big cities like ruin you for anywhere else. You know,
exactly,
when you have great
exactly.
food, it just ruins you when you have to go on vacation somewhere. You're like, oh. Like whenever we leave to go on vacation, we're always like anywhere. Like when we went back to Michigan, we were like, things are rolling up and it's 7 p.m. What are you talking about?
Exactly. And that's a good point. You go to a lot of these small towns and small cities, it's closed at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and you're like, what's going on here?
Exactly. Like, what are you talking about? I need to go get my pizza. What do you mean?
So how long have you been doing your channel, and what's been the most, I don't want to say disappointing part of your channel, but what's been discouraging for you in starting your channel and moving forward through this whole time?
I think, I mean, everything's going to happen for a reason. I think when I started, I think I was very discouraged in like the watch hour thing, getting your watch hours and how am I going to get my watch hours up if I don't have the subs? You start getting into that cycle in your head. And then it's like, well, I have to learn. I have to teach myself how to do this and things. And that's when I started doing the live streams. I wasn't really going in. I mean, I was watching channels, but I wasn't participating as much, maybe as, in the chats and stuff. And then I realized, why am I not? So I
Yeah.
started doing that and it just kind of started coming. And then I started watching like YouTube learning channels, like vidIQ is a very good one. And like there's another one, Annie Dubé. She's very transparent about the algorithms. She's even transparent about her monetization and how much she makes. Like every year she does a absolute thing of like how much she made every month via just YouTube. And
Can you spell out her channel for us,
her
everybody else?
last, it's Annie, Annie, and last name is Dube. She's from Canada.
Okay.
And she does really well. She's very young, but she really knows her stuff. And if she makes a mistake or she changes something, she talks about it. But it's, basically she was very transparent about everything on where it comes from. And she explains like the algorithm, and it makes a lot of sense, and she even talked to the point of like when you see people doing videos suddenly, or picking up doing more like in October, suddenly like, why are they doing so much in October, November, December? And she's like, that's because the advertisers pay more.
Oh, nice.
So what they do is in October, that's when the price goes up. And so people will really start pushing stuff out there because they know this is when advertisers are going to be paying more to get on your channel if it's relevant and stuff. So I was like, that's very interesting. And I saw it actually happening with other channels that I follow. And I'm like, wow, that's smart.
Okay.
Things like that I see. So very cool. Very cool.
Gamblers Unknown says he saw some of my drives to work and he'll stick with the small town. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
As long as the small town doesn't have like 20 feet of snow, I'm good.
Oh, I've lived in those places. I'm not doing it again.
So what's the one thing that you would pass on to somebody starting a channel right now?
I would say do what you love. Find out what you like and what you think that you're good at. But if you're thinking about, should I do a video? That means you should do a video. So if you have to ask that question to yourself, then you should be doing a video. If you're thinking, should I go live? Then you should probably go live because you've already answered your question with that question is what I feel. And I think most people, like I've read, yeah, that's it, Kristen Liu, Annie Dubé. She's very cool, very chill. But like I think most channels, and I've read this a lot of places, I've followed channels, they say the most people fail on YouTube is because they give up. So if you don't give up and you keep doing it and you're consistent and putting content out there, you're going to get better. I mean, my first videos are awful, just awful. And I'm sure when I look back at the videos I do now and say videos I'll do like in a year, I'll probably think the same thing about those, but you have to keep putting it out there.
Definitely. Oh, yes, Watts is in the house. Thank you for coming in, Brian. Really appreciate that. So that was one of my questions. Do you periodically, say quarterly or annually or semi-annually, go back and rewatch some of your first videos and then midway and then to where you are now to see what you've done better and how you can improve the next ones?
Yes. I've just started doing that because I have so many videos up, because I pretty much, what I tried to do in 2021, and I'm going to kind of keep doing it now, but in a different manner, is try to post something every day, because I know it's consistency and people have to get used to seeing your videos and they have to know that, okay, what did RhinoMan post today?
Yeah.
Because you post something every day, or what did this person do today, kind of thing. It's kind of like you're a touchstone then. You've become their regular part of the day that they were going to say, oh, this is what he did. You then think, because people aren't watching. I don't think people are watching TV like the way they used to watch TV. They're either watching like their Netflix for when they want to watch it or whatever, or Hulu. And then I think a lot of people watch TikTok and they watch YouTube.
Hey, Chad Moody, slot and channel scratcher supporter. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, but I appreciate you. Kissy Cat says, I don't understand people shopping at dollar stores and getting thousands of dollars.
I know.
To touch on that point, Kissy Cat, back when 99-cent stores was actually 99 cents, I could see how going there, finding some key items and putting them online, you could make a decent amount, because you could buy something for 99 cents, put it for $5, and it would sell, definitely. But if you've been into a 99-cent store lately, everything is like $4.99, $5.99, $6.99.
Yeah.
So
Now
they've
they've
caught
taken
on.
90. Yeah, exactly. They take 99 and they just threw it on the end.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
gambler is unknown. True. I understand that. He says, I agree that they say, I agree that people give up, but there's a big difference in the cost of content from gambling channel to other channels. There is. And I do agree with you. And this is one of the reasons, like
Bob said
you're
it
probably wondering, like, why am I on here? I'm not even a slot channel or something, but I love to gamble. We go to the casinos and stuff, and I follow a lot of gambling channels and scratcher channels like Lotto King. He does skills, PA skills, and if you don't know what PA skills are, they're kind of like a lottery ticket in a machine. They're kind of like a morph from slots and lottery tickets, like a scratcher. And they're like usually in smoke shops and bars and things like this in PA. And that's how people gamble. And there too. I mean, they have casinos, but it's separate. You don't need to have like that specific gambling license. So PA skills are crack, right, Lotto King? Yeah, exactly. And those costs, I can't do that. I go to the casino for pure enjoyment, to hang out, kind of zone out, get the thrill of winning something, turning a 20 into 100, kind of thing, hanging out with my friends, having a good time, wandering around, and totally just blowing off the rest of the world kind of thing. And that's where I get enjoyment. I try to do some videos of slots. It's just not me, so
yeah. So that brings me to a couple of questions. We're on this subject. We're going to stay here, but then we'll go back. Why do you watch channels? I mean, there's so many different channels out there, slot channels, scratcher channels. What makes you click on a video?
Sometimes it'll be, of course, like the title and the thumbnail, what's going to make you click on it. And I like to watch them. Once I might watch one video, and if I like the vibe that person has, then I become a subscriber, and then I'm done. Like Kenny from the Lotto King, he's so cool. He's so funny, and he's so like easygoing. I watch NG because he does high rolling slots. And the reason why, and I know some people are like, well, he's not realistic. Well, it's realistic for him, but I like to watch him because of his rapport with the audience and his like the way he talks, come on, my powerful subscribers. I just die when he says that stuff. So I love to watch different people for different reasons. Like Lucky Obsession, she does skills too. To me, she's hilarious. I watch a lot of things. Like, let me see who else. Oh, PMT Slots. He does online slots.
Okay.
And he's from Canada. But it's just like everybody has a different personality. And that's kind of what I'm drawn to, is if I can vibe with them or understand it and see it from their perspective and stuff. Of course, I mean, I do love seeing people hit like the super grand chance like you did, which I've only had that once.
That's my third one. So this is the first one. This is the first one of 2022. So, but I'm trying to get to slots level where he hit that grand. I haven't hit a grand yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So everybody in the chat, I want you to understand, the reasons that she watches videos. Of course, thumbnails and all of that, but it sounds to me like she loves the audience engagement. So
yeah, that's huge.
You can keep the audience engaged and bring your personality to do that. As she gave the example, my powerful subscribers, my friends that are watching today, thank you so much. All of those things will keep people involved and keep people watching your channel. So that's an excellent point. Thank you, Joanne, for that. On your channel, since we're talking about gambling and everything, what is your highest views video?
Highest views video is the one that we did, and it was during the pandemic. It was last August. Yeah, August. That was for the NYC homecoming concert. We went to the NYC homecoming concert, and if none of you know what that was, that is when New York City put on this huge concert that was in Central Park. It was free. I spent, I don't know how many days stocking tickets. We had to like get the tickets, and it was just a random thing. They opened up so many tickets each day, and my niece and I were just scrambling to get our tickets because I said, if I live in New York City and I don't go to this concert, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like a loser. So we went. I mean, they had acts like they had Journey, they had Andrea Bocelli, they had everybody was there. Everybody was there and stuff. So we went. I ended up standing in line, even though we had tickets, because you had to get there to get a good seat. It was all open admission. And we did a live stream actually from the concert and
That's
stuff. And it
awesome.
didn't last very long. It was good because it was all before everything just about started and everything else. But we ended up, and I think it was just over 7,000 views on that one. That one skyrocketed to the top. And for my little channel, I was so excited.
You know, I don't think I have a video that's hit 7,000 views. So
It
that
was
is
crazy.
amazing.
It was crazy. And
Um,
then it did get rained out. The concert got rained out halfway through when Andrea Bocelli was singing. Oh, no, it wasn't Andrea Bocelli. Who was it on? I don't remember who it was, but it got rained out. And because it was thundering and lightning, and we're in Central Park with scaffolding and, you know, rigging all around us and stuff. So they had to have us all leave. And we did a live stream afterwards too. But it was a good time. I had an amazing time. And that's one of the things I got to say is so great about New York. Like stuff like that happens.
exactly,
You know,
exactly. Miss P, Ohio Scratcher and Slots, thank you for coming in. I wanted to recognize her for coming in. Um, so that was your highest views video. Have you had, what's your second highest?
the second highest one that one knocked off was when I hit 15 gold buffalo heads.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. I actually was able to join the club on that.
Wow.
And it was,
That's a bucket list for me as well. I haven't done that yet.
I never thought I was going to hit it. And I wasn't even high rolling. I think I was only betting. It was like whatever the minimum bet was, like on a Wonder 4. It was like one of those games. And
Okay.
I don't know. I got it and I hit, and it was just, you know, regular games, but it kept re-triggering. And I got, you know, all the buffalo heads, and we were like, stop. Like we were watching. I'm like, I did not just get all 15 and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
And it just kept re-triggering. And I'm like, good for me.
I want to ask you something, but I want to say hi to CL Slot 6, Chumba Queen. Thank you guys for joining this morning. I appreciate that. So on that game, how much did you actually win?
I think it was just over 1,200. So my
Wow.
bet, I think, I don't remember if it's 60 cents a game or something like that, but I was betting whatever the minimum was.
Yeah.
So, and it was, I only had the one game. It wasn't like the four. I didn't get the super games. So
Wow.
it was only the one game that I was betting, and I hit a $1,200, I think it was like $1,286 or something.
Deborah says it was 13.90.
It was
She won
okay.
13.90.
$1.80 bet. That's why you started your channel, Deborah. Totally cool. Yes.
So my biggest win on the lowest denom that I've ever bet was actually, I think it was 1262. It was on all machines, the Rhino Charge machine.
Oh my.
I was betting on that, and it turned out it was like 40 cents a game because I had the four screens. But that thing, I started filming right when I put $20 in. I only put $20 in. I started filming, and I filmed for an hour and 40 minutes. I had 788 free games, but they were like paying like 50 cents here, 50 cents here. But by the time it ended, I had over $1,290 from a 40-cent bet. That was incredible. That's my
exactly.
biggest
And you're
win
like,
with my lowest amount.
I know. And then you're sitting there going, is my phone going to die?
Yeah,
Do I have
exactly.
enough power?
I think during that stream, if you've seen any of my streams, I go to the bathroom during my streams, but I think I went to the bathroom 3 times and I went to the bar 4 times to get beers in between. So it was
You got to get a runner. See, I have a runner. Joe is my runner. He goes and gets everything.
I wished I did. I had 4 people with me, so we took turns filming and
good.
Going back and forth. So yeah, that was pretty fun there.
Do I remember what machine I was on? Mrs. P. Ohio Scratch. I was at Wind Creek, what's called Wind Creek. It was into transition between when it was the Sands and it changed over to Wind Creek. And this is in Bethlehem, PA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Do we got all of the questions? If you guys don't know, we've answered the questions for today's drawing at the end of this session. So be ready. We'll be doing that in a few minutes. But right now, we're going to switch it over and we are going to do a little scratching with the tickets that Joanne's won on her last time with us. So let's see if we could get this in here.
Let me set up. I'm so impressed.
Set this up here. Here we go. Now, I have never done this, but this coin right here was given to me by NES. A hundo is better than a nundo. So
I need to get some of those Scratcher coins. Oh, from New England Scratcher, yes.
Yeah, New England Scratcher. He is awesome. So you're gonna have to forgive me if I don't respond to the chat. And Joanne, if you want to respond to the chat as we're going,
I definitely will.
That will be awesome. But yeah, New England Scratcher, thank you so much, bro, for this. I look forward to seeing you in Vegas this week. But let's see what we do here. I have no idea what this is. This is an electric 8. It's a $5 ticket. If you can't see, the number is 056. And these are the winning numbers. So I'm going to do the winning numbers first, and then we will do the bonus feature here. So let's get this started. We got 40. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see here. 26, 32, 36, and 23. 32 is actually one of my favorite numbers here.
Ooh, well, let's cross our fingers.
Let's see what we got here. We got 46.
No, 46. I thought it said 40. Gosh darn it.
27. No 27. 25. No 25. Come on. Let's get it.
Come on. 29.
They usually save the winners for down at the bottom. Gamblers and Gambler After Dark told me that. So.
Oh, really?
Oh, we got a 5X. What is that?
What does that mean?
Let's see. What does that mean? 5X. Uncover a 5X symbol and automatically win 5 times the prize you uncover. A 10X symbol. Oh, bam! We got a winner.
Damn!
We got a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Nice. Let's keep going. Let's see what
I can't. I told him to save him, guys. I said, we're going to do this together.
That is awesome.
33.
Let's keep it going. 35. No 35.
35.
No 33.
Come on.
7. No 7.
You love number 17, Anthony? Got it.
Here we go. 31. No 31. We got a 32.
Okay. I'm so excited.
9. We got no low boys. So
look at all those numbers we got to scratch. Damn.
Right. This is a nice ticket. 15. No 15. Come on. We got to get one more here.
Yeah.
No 16. Come on. Let's see the next winner. 42. Do we got a 42? No, we got a 40.
We got 32.
Got a 32. We got a 12.
Come on. No 3 more chances.
37. No 37. We got a 36. 2 more. Come on, baby. 24.
34.
24. No. Oh, 34. That's 34. Sorry. And the last one is.
Oh, we got a 40.
Oh, we got another match.
Oh my God.
We got another match. This is a winner. Ticket 56. Gotta love this. Hey, I might start doing scratchers now. Look out, Gambler After Dark. I'm coming for you.
I'm dead.
So should we do the bonus first, or should we do?
Yeah, let's do the bonus first. We gotta save the other thing for like the do the bonus. What does that mean? Uncover a 50. What does that say? 50?
Uncover a 50 in this spot and win $50
Oh,
instantly.
okay. Let's look.
Oh, 54.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right.
let's go with number 40 first.
Sure.
$5 there.
Okay. That's good.
$5. Here we go. The big one here.
I'm so nervous. Here, scooch it to the left. Okay,
Oh,
that's good. Good.
there we go.
What is it, guys?
Uh-oh, some little zeros. A $5, 5 times 5, that's 25. That's
$30.
wait, $30. Does it go by or just that symbol?
Win 5 times that prize.
So I think it's just that prize. So that's
Right.
25, that's 30. You got a $30 winner, Ange.
That's amazing. Okay,
You
let's
got a
keep this
$30
up.
winner. Congratulations.
Right, Ambrose? Free coffee.
Right? There you go. Coffee with RhinoMan giving you coffee back. Okay, so this is the 100-time
Okay,
X
let's get that.
multiplier. It's a $20 ticket, and the number is 11. So let's see what we can do here. This is a big ticket, and it's got a fast 250. We'll get that for you too.
Okay.
Let's see here. Can you see? Let's scratch our numbers first. We have 14, 55, 8, 9, 36, 6, 31, or 34, sorry.
34. I do the same thing. Like I have to like study my tickets.
And
I'm
18.
terrible at it.
18, 34, 6, 36, 9, 8, 55, and 14.
Okay.
Those are some good numbers. Let's get it going.
Come on.
It's the lucky NES coin. That's
I
what
know it is. It is. This is why I need a coin.
38. No 38. 32. No 32. We got a 34 and 36. 11. No 11.
Not even close.
28. No 28. We got an 18. 59. No 59.
Not even. Nope.
33. 34.
I'm doing some scratches once in a while. I love it.
12. We got a 14. 15. No 15.
Slot Savvy PK says that she does scratch. They do scratch tickets once in a while as well.
That's awesome.
I think they're fun, but here in New York, they just don't seem like they pay. I can't buy them in Manhattan.
Really?
For real. Like I don't think I've ever had one that wins when I bought it from in Manhattan. I have to go on to one of the other boroughs or other areas.
I watch a lot of the scratcher channels, and I love they know the terminology is just amazing. Ticket number this and get it at the end of the roll.
Is there a difference between which ticket number? Do people prefer a higher or a lower number? I don't know.
I would like to know in the chat if you know, what would you like to prefer? A lower number ticket or a higher number ticket or something in the middle? Let us know.
Right? Lotto King, New York Lotto equals scary.
46. No 46. We got a 36. Let's keep it going here. Number 3. No 3.
No 3.
48. No 48.
No,
Come on. We got to get that winner. We want back to back here or 50 back to back. 45. No 45.
45.
35. We got 34.
One off.
One off. Definitely. 31.
Nope.
Nope. Let's go. 54. 55, one off again.
Oh, New Jersey Scratch King says he likes black box specials, last and first ticket of books. Really?
Oh, there you go. I'm going to have to start looking for those if I do these. 44, again. We got 34.
Oy.
Let's see. Come on.
Last 10 numbers. Let's get it going.
Double deuce. No. 19. No. 24. Nope, we're getting close.
Come on.
56. No.
No.
52.
I know, right, Anthony. He says, I usually have good luck when I get scratchers unless Ange gets them for me. I know.
Oh, there you go.
I know.
58. Nope.
Look at. Come on.
37. Last two. Here we go.
Come on.
53. Right off of there. And last number 42.
42. Wah,
Okay, but
wah.
we still have the 250 spot here. Let's see.
Okay.
Come
Everybody
on.
cross your fingers. What do I have to get there? 250?
250. You
Oh,
got 247.
247.
But hey,
Wah, wah.
$30 is definitely not bad at all.
No.
That is pretty good. Let me remove them. Get us back here. That is pretty awesome there.
That's crazy.
Wow. So let me get out of here. And we will continue on.
Let's see. Let's see what's up going on in the chat. I'm in shock of how many friends there are on here. Yeah, there's a lot of cool people in here, Jackpot Joe. I love it.
So, good morning, Jackpot Joe. James Spitzer, Cash Out. Thank you for coming in. Smoky Mountain Scratchers, thank you. Really appreciate you guys coming in.
Yeah.
So we talked about scary moments on your walks and everything else. Have you actually walked with subscribers yet?
I haven't walked with subscribers. I have met up with subscribers and people that have, happened to watch my channel and stuff, or people that I've seen in other chats and things like that. But I have met up with them. I have not walked yet. I'm not that popular yet, but I'm sure it may happen one day and stuff.
So here's a hint, guys. Anybody in New York, watch her channel and then go meet her on her walk.
Yeah, you can meet me on walks. I always tell people too that, every time friends or somebody come into the city, they always are like, they're going to go take the double-decker bus tour and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? Just save your cash. Joe and I will throw you in our Jeep and we'll give you the whirlwind tour instead. Because, I mean, if you want to do the double-decker open bus tour, that's fine. But it's like the amount of money, it's like, I don't know, it's something like $50 or something like that to get on those buses. And they're like, here and here and stuff. But I tell them, I love to give people like the little bitty tidbits of how to see New York, because everybody says New York's so expensive, how to see New York pretty much on the cheap. Like they didn't want to take a ferry ride because they want to go see the Statue of Liberty, but they really don't want to go see the statue. They just want to see it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, take the Staten Island ferry. It's free. Get on the ferry, you go right by the statue, you see the entire, city landscape of New York, and it's beautiful, but you would never realize it. And you're on a ferry that everybody's using as for their commuters from Staten Island. So that's what they take to go to work.
Thank you, Classy. I appreciate all of my subs and all of my moderators. They do such a good job. Super Squirrel is in the house. Thank you. Chumba Queen, Slot Sister, Gamblers Unknown. Hey, Gamblers Unknown has, been by my side this whole time, and I appreciate him.
Yeah, I really like that channel too. And Kissy Cat, you said, I think movie scene locations in New York would be a moneymaker. And movie scene locations are very cool. I have actually, I didn't do a live, but I think if I come upon one now again, I will do it. And this is like kind of when I was kind of doing lives, but not really. But we were over by Central Park, which is, like I said, only a few blocks from our house up here. And they were shooting The Blacklist.
Oh, I love that show.
Yes. And James Spader, is the star. And they were shooting a scene. And we were like, what's going on over here? Like, why are there all these people with like badges and stuff? And they were setting up the scene. And then we were sitting there watching, just watching it all. And it's like they had all the stand-ins and everything else. And then James Spader came on and did his scene. And it was like, honestly, like 10, 15 minutes and he was done and he was out and stuff like that. It was crazy. It's super cool to see. Super cool.
That is awesome. Preston Thomas wants me to ask you about Harold.
Harold. I'm sure Harold's doing fine. He just didn't want our pizza. And Joe really wanted to give him some.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and draw numbers, and the questions that you have to answer if your number is selected are pinned to the top. We've discussed all of them here in the chat. So the answers have been here this whole time. But go ahead and start picking numbers 1 to 100.
Yes.
And then we'll put the stop up afterwards. If Gamblers Unknown still in the house, if you could put a stop up after everybody's guessed.
I see 9, 55, 13.
Yep. 56,
42,
38,
38.
42, 21.
Bex picked the number that we always pick.
Super Squirrel, I was late. Maybe I missed it. Did you guys do her screen name?
Yes, that is why my screen name happened, Super Squirrel. Specifically. $69. Gamblers Unknown 1.
1. Yeah, that's it. That's his trademark number 1. He watches a lot of Prices Right.
Oh yes. One of the first channels I ever watched was Brent's Lucky Slots. Brent, well, it goes by I think Brent Wolgamut's Lucky Slot channel. He was a contestant on The Price is Right.
Oh, was he?
Yes. He is so funny. So funny. He doesn't do videos anymore, but he's hilarious.
A friend of mine, April Goodman, she was on The Price is Right, and she actually won the grand showcase. Yes.
Stop.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Sister Yoshi, for posting that. I see that Slot Savvy PK was trying to find a channel. Thank you. It's Yo_Ange.
So are we ready to start guessing?
Yeah, and let me show you guys what we're guessing for. We're doing the Polaroids, right?
Yes.
So one of the things I do is, as I'm a photographer,
so people could get a better view.
Oh, okay. As I'm a photographer, and I kind of don't do like, I wanted to go back to like, you know, people do photography, digital photography, and it can be reproducible. But I've been in like this love affair with Polaroids and stuff because it's like one of a kind. Even if you take the same shot, it's still going to be a little bit different. Okay. So I decided I'm going to start doing these little Polaroid magnets. And these are all packaged up, but of like little places and things that are in New York. Like this is the mural of Breakfast at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn. This is like the Brooklyn Bridge. And then I have one of the boats over at the pond, things like that. So whoever's going to be winning, you're going to be winning one of these that I'll get sent out to you.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do the first drawing. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me do this. Well, I'll just put it and we'll see who the first winner is. It is thinking 32. 32 is the number.
Okay, I'm writing these down so I know who won.
Okay. 32. Who got closest to 32 without going over? We will go back.
Okay, Classy had 28.
Okay.
Let's see.
13.
Without going over.
13, 55, 38.
21. Who did I say?
You said Classy had, what was
Classy had 28.
Yeah, I think Classy is going to be the winner.
Okay. Yay. Congrats.
Wait. She's not
the somebody
winner.
Else?
She's just the winner to answer the question.
Oh, that's right. I don't even remember how to play the game.
Classy, how did Yo_Ange get her name?
I love it. Classy's like, I forgot what I picked. I know. We need like music. Everybody's saying
Joe. She said Joe. She's absolutely correct.
Yes, Joe. Joe gave me my name.
Okay, guys, start guessing for the next prize here. And the question is going to be her favorite deli in New York. So put your numbers together and we will draw another one here.
Thanks so much, Slot Savvy PK, for subbing. That's so kind of you. Okay, numbers I'm seeing 69, 5,
9.
9, 17.
Number 9. Yeah, you got that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, Kaz Moody, he is just a supporter, or she is just a supporter. Definitely, if you want her to subscribe to you, she will do that. She will follow you in your
Absolutely.
videos and live streams.
And I do. I check out everybody's stuff to see if they have a channel and stuff. And because you never know, like one of my subscribers, I had no idea he had a channel, and then I decided to like look it up, and he's from India.
Oh, nice.
And he does just like these little videos of life in India. It's wild, a whole nother. It's like a whole nother world.
I like watching those. I like watching those. Those are awesome. So we'll give it a couple more seconds here, and then we will have Gamblers Unknown put the stop symbol up, and we will draw our next number.
Okay. You forgot. Kaz Moody, you're from the UK. Love the UK.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Did we put the stop symbol up yet?
Oh, there he goes.
But
there
Kitty
goes.
Cat got 47 in, so we'll allow that one.
Okay.
Here we go. The next number is 59.
Oh, I gotta scroll back now.
59. I thought I saw somebody close to that. Let's see. What do we got here?
Let's see. Where am I at?
79, 38, 17, 9, 69.
17, 9, 9, 38, 22, 47. What was the number again?
59. So I believe the closest one to it without going over would be 47, and that would be
Kissy Cat.
Kissy Cat. Kissy Cat. What is her favorite deli in New York? Ernesto, pardon. Hola. Thank you for coming in.
Come on, Kissy Cat, you can do it. It's
She said, yeah.
No, yes.
Oh, there she goes. She got it.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You got it, girl. You got it. Cats.
Okay, how many more do we have here?
One. Can you see my? Yes, Ben, we can see your posts.
Thank you, Ben. Hey, thank you. It's lots of Ben for coming in. He is going to be an upcoming guest on one of the shows. We're working out the details now, but I look forward to that interview. That's going to be awesome.
Cool.
Sorry, Ben. I didn't see you earlier in the chat. My apologies, sir. Okay, so we got one more.
Right.
Start guessing.
Kissy Cat, you're right. How could a cat not guess cats?
Right. So pick your numbers now. And the question is going to be, which video on her channel has the highest views? Now, are we doing one or one more, or is there two?
We can do two if you want to. It's up to you.
So we got Deborah, 21, 13.
15.
15. Gamblers Unknown, 1. Kissy Cat, 87.
Yeah, Classy. I love these interviews. It's so nice to see all different channels, like smaller channels. I think they're so interesting.
So thank you, Ernesto.
Hi,
Somebody
Ernesto.
drop Ernesto's link if his channel's there. So please. I have coming up, I have some really different channels coming up. I have Karen in the Kitchen.
I love her.
I love her. She's awesome. We're working out the details with that too. tomorrow night we have a special nightcap, and I have Slotty D that's coming in.
Cool.
And I love her channel as well. So, and I got some really big channels that are coming up as well. I just don't want to spoil it right now, but hey, stay tuned. You'll see the thumbnails come out and everything. Sonia J. Thank you so much, Sonia J. I really
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Thank you, Sonia. I got to meet my friend Sonia. She is so fun. Gosh, love her.
Okay, guys, keep guessing the numbers. We're going to close it down in a second.
Oh God, Kissy Cat, I'd love to meet Karen. I would love for her to come to New York so she could go to some of these fabulous markets out here.
You know, Gambling Granny, I'm going to reach out to her.
I think Dice and her are fabulous.
So do I. I'm going to reach out to her and see if she would love to come on one of these talk shows. I would love to do it with her. That didn't come out right. Okay, so we stopped the numbers, but sorry, Dice. Okay, so here goes the number generator.
Okay.
55. 55.
Oh, it looks like I see a 47.
I see a 47. I see a 38. I see a 15, 13.
I think it's 47.
47. Who is 47?
Spin and win?
Spin and win slots. Yeah, I think that is it. That is it. Spin and win slots.
Cool.
We have one more, guys. Oh, wait. You have to answer the question. What is her highest viewed video? Now we will accept the date. We will accept what it was titled. So, and we talked about both of those things in the interview.
Let's see. Spin and win. Good to see you all. I need to depart. Well, you have a good afternoon there, Slot Savvy PK. Thanks for coming in.
Okay, did we get it?
I'm looking.
Kaz Moody just subscribed to you as well. So there we go.
Come on, Spin and Win. You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. You guys, if you don't know this, like my husband, Joe, and I, we quote movies all the time. It's ridiculous.
Okay, bonus. Where's that line from?
I don't remember. Okay. You can do it.
Okay, Spin and Win. He says, let's see what he says. Okay, guys, be honest. I'm working. I had to read. So he missed that.
We're going to do it anyway.
Okay, so we talked to the judges. We're going to go ahead. If you could name where that quote from, you can do it. What movie that was in, we will go ahead and
Waterboy. Yes. That's what it. I kept thinking. I think it's a movie with what's his face in it, but I don't know. It's like, is it Adam Sandler something?
Yeah, Waterboy. You got that one.
You got it. It's Waterboy.
Okay, so we'll do the last one. Spin and win slots. Get with Joanne. She'll give you the prize. She's the judge on this one, and she was good to go with that. So
you guys,
one last one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will have a couple of things to wrap up. So start the number guessing, and we will go from there. Hello.
Tejas. Oh, he comes into my chats all the time. He's a regular, and he comes in, and it's turned into that he tells us these wonderful dishes, Indian dishes. And I'm always like, Tejas, what are we having for lunch today? And
Oh,
he'll be
that's
like,
awesome.
chicken biryani with blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my God, you're making me so hungry, Tejas. He's great.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Does Teja have a channel too?
He does some videos of just India.
Okay.
Just random things of India and stuff. But yeah, he's like, that's the thing with my channel is I feel like everybody becomes like
Ernesto, guess again.
friends.
Somebody already has one. Sorry.
Oh, Gamblers Unknown, you got the one first, Ernesto. Oh, but yes, it's like everybody comes in, they kind of become like the regulars and stuff, and then it's just we welcome everybody just to kind of join in, have chats. If you don't want to chat, I get it and stuff, but it's so much fun. Like the chat will just keep going, and I don't even know what's happening because I can't read it or something. But it's like you're walking with a bunch of friends.
Exactly.
Today is veg pulao with sweets. Thank you, Tejas. And another channel that's in here is Danette and Anthony. Now,
I was just getting ready to click on her.
yes, they have a channel. They do a lot of like, they've really started doing it this year where they go to different restaurants and things in New York as well. And they do like restaurant reviews and things. Very cool.
Hi, Jose Ruiz, Slots Ruiz. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so do we stop the numbers yet? Anybody guessing? Now, this is the bonus question.
Bonus question.
Bonus question is what type of video got her second highest amount of views? Okay, here we go. We're starting the raffle here, the number generator.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Seven. Number seven
Lucky
is
seven.
the winner. And I already know.
We know who that is.
Who that is. But we have two of them that guessed one. I don't think Ernesto got a chance to guess the second one. Let's see.
I'm looking.
Yeah, so it's both Ernesto and Gamblers Unknown. So what type of video got her second highest amount of views?
Oh, I got to scroll down in the chat to watch it pop up.
Anthony,
you're a great part of the channel. Stop it. You are a handsome man.
Deborah does slots. She's a new friend to your channel. Thank you. Gamblers Unknown said it.
Did he? Oh, there it is.
Buffalo. Okay.
It was Buffalo.
That is great. Hey guys, I want to take this moment to thank everybody in the chat. This interview has been amazing, and I appreciate you coming on the show and spending an hour and a half with us, just chatting and everything. I hope your channel continues to grow. I know I'll continue to watch it, and whenever I get a chance, I will try and push people to your channel to check it out.
Yeah, I do the same as if I see people that are, I love the positivity. That's where I keep it. And I'm like, we're all doing this and growing at the same time.
Definitely.
And stuff. And I'm all about, let's keep learning and figuring it out and everything, you know? And like I said, I watch a ton of different channels. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for having me on. I feel so honored.
Without a doubt.
But
because I've learned talking to you prior to our conversation today, talking to you yesterday, just I've learned so much from you and what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 subs, 5,000, 10,000, whatever. I could learn from everybody I talk to, and I take it that way. So I was picking your brain yesterday, finding what you had planned for your channel and how you're doing your channel and what obstacles you came in contact with and everything. So I got pieces of information from you that are definitely going to help me grow my channel,
Oh, I'm so
without a
glad.
doubt.
Same thing with you. I mean, I think the stream, I think you're going to be part of that stream that's that 30 minutes where the channels are handing it off.
Yes,
I think that's
my
a fabulous idea.
I
I
will
love
be
it.
I will be at 6 o'clock. It starts at 2 o'clock, I believe, and it just goes from 2 o'clock to 11 p.m. 30
That's
minute lives,
so
one
cool.
one right after another. So
I
if you
love it.
can, just set your TV on there and check us out. We'll be having a good time
Yeah.
in Vegas, meeting so many different slot channels, just having a blast. You'll probably see me at one point because I'll be doing a lot of quickie lives from Friday all the way through Monday. I will be doing pop-ins on other people's videos. So at some point, you're going to see me go from Tom, which is my name, guys, Tom, to Tim, which is my alter ego after I've been drinking a little too much. So,
Tom to Tim. I love it. I have to say, I do love your logo.
oh, thank you.
I
Thank
do.
you.
It's so
Thank you.
cool.
About this logo, Gamblers Unknown was essential in helping me, design, and everybody had input, but I put this on Facebook. I came up with all these ideas, and I had RhinoMan and slots and have fun, and I had so much junk in there. But the one who helped me pin it down the most was Brian Christopher. Brian
Yeah.
Christopher said, "Hey, get rid of everything. Just keep RMS.
True.
Keep it simple."
Absolutely. You got to go
And
simple.
exactly. So he
Simple.
did. He said that. I went with that because he's where he's at, and that's what I mean by learning from everybody. If somebody like that is going to say, "Hey, tone it down to just simple," and he's where he's at, I'm going to say, "Okay, do it."
Yeah. You have to be very objective, I feel, about when you're looking at your channel and everything. When you look at it like that and you take all your personal like garbage and baggage
Attachments to it.
away,
Yeah.
then you can actually start seeing it for what it is and stuff. So I love it. It's great.
Yeah. I mean that you summed it up there, and I'm not going to end the interview yet. Let's just a couple more points. Um, you said it right there. If you could take your own personal attachment to the work that you're producing, the videos that you're producing, and the thumbnails that you're producing, and look at it as if you are somebody that's just going to see this pop up on a little screen, would you click on it? And I think that's where we all got to go, and how we all have to look at our channels from
Yeah.
an outside perspective. And if you have a significant other, or if you have a friend or somebody, shoot them the thumbnail first. Would you click on this?
Right.
If they say yes, then yes. If not, then no. Lucky
Exactly.
Obsession, she only needs 94 people to get to the 1K mark. Hey everybody,
Lucky, we're going to get you there.
let's get the SLS working for her.
Yes.
Subscribe, like, and share.
Lucky
Go.
is so funny.
I'm subscribed to her. I'll definitely get you out there. Maybe I could get you to come on here and we could do an interview and see what we could do for you there. Reach out to me on Messenger or on a comment on this video, and I'll get back to you. Or you can reach me at rhinomanslots@gmail.com. All one word, rhinomanslots@gmail.com. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who subscribed to the channel today. I appreciate you guys hitting that like button before you leave. That would be fantastic.
Hit that
Um,
notification button because we need to know when people go live.
oh yeah, that notification button, because I'm going to be going live Wednesday. I'll be doing another quickie Wednesday morning, early Wednesday morning. I'll be doing another quickie Thursday. Getting ready for Vegas. I'll have something planned. I have Chris and Lou that I'm going to be doing a live interview in Vegas with. I haven't figured out how I'm going to work that without my studio, but I will be doing a live interview with them. I have a couple other live interviews set up. So I will be live probably from Friday to Monday. And I'm going to be just enjoying life. It'll be a fun time
It will.
um, doing that. So I
And
appreciate everybody in the chat. Love you guys. Until next time, let the good times roll, baby. Have a good time.
peace out.